What's up, y'all? It's Claude. You're checking me out again at Mostly Healthy Food Reviews. Today, we're back in my kitchen, and I'm going to do a little bit of a sopa, which is basically soup. And it's a flavorful Spanish-type soup that you can actually make yourself. And a lot of Hispanics actually make soups depending on what they're putting in their soup. You can put ramen versus noodles or both. You can put chicken, you can put pork, beef, sometimes tons of veggies, millions of flavors. Mine's going to be a little different today. I'm going to actually use the house and the Nasoya blends or brands of tofu instead. I'm going to go with a baked tofu, which is a sesame ginger. Then I'm also going to go with the tofu spaghetti noodles, Shiratakis. I'm going to put them all together and find out for the first time if these would actually hold flavor really well in my soup. I'm also going to use some drained and already soaked black-eyed peas. I'm going to use red and yellow onions, shallots also. I also got some carrots over here. Then I'm going to throw together my kale. I'm throwing some kale in the pan. And we're going to mix all this up. And we're going to use a little bit of cilantro. We're going to use some ginger. We're going to get right to it. And as usual, a very real review. You ready? Let's get started.
You did. You did. You did.
So like I was trying to say in the very beginning of the video, when you make soup or sopa, or however you want to pronounce it, there's so many different ways you can make it in different flavors and textures and everything else. And my channel, Mostly Healthy Food Reviews, is really designed to try to give you more healthy options, to try to showcase different products that, you know, may actually be more beneficial. Who knew? Tofu? I've never had tofu spaghetti before. I've had tofu, but I've never actually tried this particular product where it's actually already seasoned. Enough talking. Let's get right into it. Here's my thing. The best thing about soup is you can make it however you decide you want to make it. You can have it hearty, it can be whatever, but it's always going to be full of soul, full of flavor, full of exactly what you need it to be, especially when you make it. This one is no exception. I would rate it, but I'd be totally biased for giving it a 10 out of 5. The flavors of the chicken broth, the low sodium makes me smile when I think about no sodium or very little. Fresh kale. I got the tofu. Again, it's ginger sesame tofu. This stuff holds flavors so well. It's light. The fact that you're not chewing a bunch of bone gristle is incredible. The noodles, the Shirataki noodles, are basically holding up really well. They're not extra soggy. They're al dente, so they're going to give you a little bit of bite back. Fresh carrots, onions, the black-eyed peas. This is really going to warm me up for the rest of the day. Really easy recipe. You can kind of tweak it the way you want to tweak it, but I'm getting a mouthful of cilantro right now. If you like the videos, if you don't like the videos, that's cool. I invite you to click subscribe, turn notifications on. That way you get them when I drop them. Mondays and Fridays, 12 noon Eastern Standard, and during the week as time permits. And once again, this is Claude. Mostly Healthy Food Reviews. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm around for all the good food and flavors. And as usual, if there's a health bonus, it's an added bonus. Can you dig it? I'm going to holler at y'all next time.